Raise your hand if you've ever left the house looking absolutely amazing and came back looking like you survived a flood. Because same, I honestly think we've all experienced this. You spend 30 minutes getting ready. You finally decide on your outfit. Your makeup looks great. Your hair is behaving for once. And then 5 minutes later, it's raining. Your jeans are soaking wet. Your shoes are making that weird squeaky sound. Your hair suddenly has a personality of its own. And now you're sitting in college or the office thinking, why did I wear this today? If you've ever felt that way, this video is for you. I have lived through Mumbai monsoons and trust me, they're unpredictable. Sometimes it's just a drizzle, and other times you're wondering if you should have packed a kayak instead of an umbrella. Over the years, I've made almost every monsoon fashion mistake possible. I've worn heavy jeans that stayed wet all day, slippery shoes that nearly made me fall, bags that got ruined in the rain. Basically, I've learned a lot through trial and error. So today I'm not here to tell you what's trending. I'm here to tell you what actually works. Whether you're going to college, heading to the office, catching the metro, traveling by train, going on a coffee date, or just stepping out for errands, this video is packed with practical tips that can genuinely make your monsoon dressing easier. By the end of this video, you will know which fabrics to wear, which fabrics to avoid, the biggest monsoon fashion mistakes, what shoes actually work, and outfit ideas that are stylish without sacrificing comfort. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. Before we even talk about clothes, can I tell you the biggest mistake most people make during monsoon? They focus on the outfit, but they completely ignore the fabric. And honestly, fabric is more important than the outfit itself because you can wear the prettiest dress in the world, but if it stays wet for 6 hours, you're going to be miserable. Rayon. One fabric I absolutely love during monsoon is rayon. It's lightweight, it drapes beautifully, it feels soft on the skin, and compared to heavy fabrics, it dries much faster. That's why you'll notice so many comfortable dresses, tops, and corsets are made using rayon. Crepe. Another great option is crepe. Crepe doesn't cling to your body as much as when there's humidity. It looks elegant, it doesn't wrinkle easily, and it's perfect if you're going straight from work to dinner. Lightweight polyester blends. I know some people hear polyester and immediately think, no thanks. But hear me out. I'm talking about lightweight polyester blends. They're commonly used in travel clothing because they dry incredibly fast. If you're someone who uses public transport or spends a lot of time outdoors, these fabrics can actually make your life much easier. Nylon. If you're buying rain jackets or wind cheaters, always check if they are made with nylon. It's lightweight, water resistant, easy to clean, and perfect during monsoon. Cotton, but with one condition. Now let's talk about cotton because this is where people get confused. People often say, wear cotton during monsoon, and that's only half true. If you're spending most of your day indoors, like in an office, classroom, cafe, or traveling by car, lightweight cotton can be a great choice because it's breathable and comfortable. But if you're going to be walking outside in heavy rain or traveling by train or waiting at bus stops, heavy cotton absorbs a lot of water and it takes much longer to dry. So always think about where you're going before choosing your fabric. That's a small change that makes a huge difference. And there are a few fabrics I personally avoid during monsoon. Heavy denim, velvet, suede, thick wool, and delicate silk. Not because they aren't beautiful, but because they are simply not practical for rainy weather. Sometimes fashion should make life easier, not harder. Now let's start with my college girls. If you're walking across campus, running from one lecture to another, climbing stairs, carrying a backpack, maybe grabbing a quick bite between classes, comfort should be your number one priority. That doesn't mean you can't look stylish. One of my favorite combinations is an oversized shirt paired with cargo pants or ankle length straight fit trousers. Why? Because they are very comfortable. They are trendy, they allow you to move easily. And unlike long flared jeans, they don't drag through puddles collecting half the road with them. I also love pairing this look with waterproof sneakers. Notice I said waterproof, not your favorite white canvas sneakers. Canvas shoes absorb water really quickly, and once they're wet, they stay wet. Trust me, wet socks are not a vibe. Keep your jewelry minimal. Tie your hair into a braid or ponytail if it's humid. Carry a backpack instead of a shoulder bag because you will probably need one hand free for your umbrella. Simple, stylish, practical. Exactly what a college outfit should be. Office wear. Now let's talk about my office girls. I know the struggle because you want to look polished and professional, but at the same time, you don't want to spend your entire commute worrying about your outfit. One thing I would definitely avoid is really long palazzos or extra wide trousers if you have to walk outside. They tend to soak up water from the bottom, and before you know it, your trousers are wet all the way up to your calves. Instead, go for ankle length straight fit trousers or cigarette pants. They are neat, elegant, and much more practical. Pair them with a lightweight blouse in rayon, crepe, or a breathable polyester blend. These fabrics don't cling to your body as much as when it's humid, and they dry faster if you happen to get caught in the rain. For footwear, I would recommend loafers, flats with a rubber sole, or block heels if your workplace is formal. They're much more stable than stilettos on wet floors. And here's a small tip that has genuinely helped me. If your office is heavily air conditioned, carry a lightweight blazer or cardigan in your bag instead of wearing it during your commute. You'll stay comfortable outside, and once you reach the office, you can layer up. Outfit number three, coffee date or brunch. Now let's talk about those rainy day coffee dates because somehow monsoon and cafes just go together. For this, I love midi dresses. They're comfortable, feminine, and easy to style. Choose fabrics like rayon or crepe because they move beautifully and are much more forgiving in humid weather. If it's only drizzling, you can throw on a lightweight denim jacket, but if it's pouring, I would skip the heavy layers altogether. For shoes, waterproof sandals or comfortable flats are perfect. And don't overdo the accessories. During monsoon, simple always looks more elegant because humidity already adds enough texture to your hair and makeup. Sometimes less is really more. Outfit number four, shopping or running errands. If I'm going shopping or just running errands, my goal is simple. I want to be comfortable. This is when oversized t-shirts become my best friend. Pair them with skirts, shorts, or ankle-length relaxed trousers. Carry a crossbody bag because it's much easier to manage when you're carrying shopping bags or holding an umbrella. And here's something people don't think about until it's too late. Avoid suede bags during monsoon. They're beautiful, but rain can really damage the texture very easily. Nylon or a water-resistant bag is the safer option. You will thank yourself later. Airport or travel look. If you're traveling during monsoon, comfort should always come before fashion. Trust me, airports involve a lot more walking than we actually realize. I love matching cord sets because they instantly make you look put together with very little effort. You can also wear joggers with a basic t-shirt and a lightweight jacket. Choose sneakers with a good grip because airport floors can get slippery when people walk in with wet shoes, and always carry a foldable umbrella in your cabin bag. It barely takes up any space, but you will be so glad you packed it. And here's a small tip that has genuinely helped me. If your office is heavily air conditioned, carry a lightweight blazer or cardigan in your bag instead of wearing it during your commute. You'll stay comfortable outside, and once you reach the office, you can layer up. Outfit number three, coffee date or brunch. Now let's talk about those rainy day coffee dates because somehow monsoon and cafes just go together. For this, I love midi dresses. They're comfortable, feminine, and easy to style. Choose fabrics like rayon or crepe because they move beautifully and are much more forgiving in humid weather. If it's only drizzling, you can throw on a lightweight denim jacket, but if it's pouring, I would skip the heavy layers altogether. For shoes, waterproof sandals or comfortable flats are perfect. And don't overdo the accessories. During monsoon, simple always looks more elegant because humidity already adds enough texture to your hair and makeup. Sometimes less is really more. Outfit number four, shopping or running errands. If I'm going shopping or just running errands, my goal is simple. I want to be comfortable. Monsoon footwear, don't ruin your favorite shoes. Can we have an honest conversation about shoes for a minute? Because I think we've all made the mistake of wearing our favorite shoes in the rain and instantly regretting it. Canvas sneakers look cute, but they absorb water. Suede is beautiful, but rain can ruin it. Leather can lose its finish if it's constantly exposed to moisture. Instead, look for waterproof sneakers, rubber soled flats, waterproof sandals, jelly sandals, or shoes specifically designed for rainy weather. And please check the grip underneath the shoe. Style is important, but so is not slipping on a wet footpath. A good grip can literally save you from a bad fall. Monsoon bags. Let's quickly talk about bags because they often get overlooked. If you're carrying a laptop, look for a water resistant backpack or tote. For everyday outings, I prefer crossbody bags because they're hands free and that makes life much more easier when you're juggling an umbrella, shopping bags, and your phone. If you own expensive leather bags, this might not be the best season to use them every single day. Save them for dry days and switch to something more practical when it's pouring. So that was my complete monsoon wardrobe guide. I really hope this video helps make getting dressed during the rainy season a little easier because trust me, we've all made those fashion mistakes at least once. The goal is not to stop looking stylish during monsoon. It's to dress smart. When you choose the right fabrics, the right footwear, and a few practical accessories, you don't have to sacrifice fashion for comfort. And honestly, confidence comes from feeling comfortable in what you're wearing. I would much rather enjoy my day than spend it worrying about wet jeans or ruined shoes. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest monsoon fashion struggle? Is it frizzy hair, wet shoes, jeans that never dry, makeup melting, choosing the right outfit? Tell me in the comments because I read every single comment and I might make my next video. And I might make my next video based on your answers. And if this video genuinely helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your sister, your best friend, your college group, or that one friend who's always complaining about what to wear during the rains. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mahima, and on this channel, we talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and practical tips to make everyday life a little easier. So, if that sounds like your kind of content, I would absolutely love to have you here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe this monsoon, stay stylish, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.